when you first started with Gemeos, I know you've been with us for a little while now. And you first started getting set up, how easy was like the onboarding process and getting everything set up?
To be honest, Gemeos was so I'm with like 7 or 8 other companies, and Gemeos was
Oh,
the easiest, most simple company to work with. It was
really?
like, yeah, y'all support is like I would say rated #1, and
Nice.
onboarding was the simplest. You create the account at Ox, you do the KYC, and then funded it.
Yeah.
And I think that all happened within one day, maybe 2 days, and then y'all just connected to it, and it was the simplest onboarding, and it's been the easiest, most profitable um, trading strategy that I have right now in my portfolio.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yep.
And then your results so far. I think you were willing to show me your results, right? Like, were you willing to log
Yeah.
into your Ox account and just straight up show me the balance, like your profits?
Yeah, yeah. Let me
That worked for
send a
you?
send request. Absolutely. I
Nice.
have it pulled up right here. Let me see.
Screen
See,
share.
let me see if I can do a screen share. Okay, so
Yeah, I
can you
can
see my
see.
screen?
Yep.
Okay, so far since I started trading January 6th,
Yeah.
and I started with like a 10,000, maybe $100 account, and roughly made almost 1,900. It was like almost 19% the month of January.
19%.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I started scaling in at the end of January after I started seeing how much it was trading,
Yeah.
how good it was doing, and then I kind of I saw that it was easy to get some altcoins in. I kind of got out of the altcoin market, and I was looking for a place to park my gains or actually my losses from altcoins. So uh, it was simple. I just moved them into Ox, and it was almost immediate. And so I
Nice.
love Ox has been really great to work with. It's easy, crypto in, crypto out.
Yeah, they
And
are
then
a good broker, in my opinion. Like, I think so.
yeah, they're super, super good to work with. The support's been great. Um,
When did you add the additional funds, do you think? Like
with
first week of Feb?
I started with like a portion of it January 28th,
Okay.
and then I think the first week of February I scaled in more. I think it was around the second, third, and sixth or something. I can show you here in a minute.
Got you. So the total profits is 11.9K, but the first month was almost 19% profit January. So since
Yep.
then, you've probably done at least another few percent,
I think
but
three
it's
to five
translating
percent.
different, right? Because of you scaling in kind of thing
Yeah, I think I did the math the other day, and I haven't done it in a couple days, and it was somewhere between 3 and 5%. I know
for Feb.
I th yeah, I think Quantum has done like over 10% from when I was looking at the MyFX book, but
Yeah, that includes some trades that were carried from December, right? Carryover for the swing trades.
okay, that makes
You definitely would have missed
sense.
some of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, what what I
That's
really love
amazing
about
though.
yeah, it's fantastic. It's so much better than losing. Uh, it's,
Anything is
I,
better than losing, eh?
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't like
it's
laughing, but I think it's funny because I mean I lost a good amount of money with this YouTube thing like a few years ago. It's one of the things I'm not good at that I figured, hey, I'm good at trading. I'm good with e-commerce. I have a bunch of stocks that I've invested in, ETFs, REITs, and dividends, et cetera. I wouldn't mind putting some more money into something else outside of trading and what I already do. And I had almost 100,000 in this YouTube thing. I made no money whatsoever. So that's just a straight up loss. So
yeah.
and I've lost
I've
money in crypto
lost
as well in 2025, like everybody else.
I've probably lost over half a
Hoping
million in altcoins over the last
and
several years. So
yeah, I was hoping to make some money in 2025 with crypto, but I have not.
um yeah, the
Go ahead.
compounding in these strategies just destroys crypto, especially something like quantum.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. January,
We
I
do
was just
have the
gonna
odd
sh
red day, and it's interesting that there's no red days for January. I guess January was really a really, really stellar month.
I have one red day,
Is
and
that a
it
red
was
day?
yeah, it's one red day, and it was like it was less than $6. So this bar is bigger, and it was $6, and I think it was maybe like a dollar loss or something. It
Got you.
wasn't much at all. And then
Because they will
Saint
close losses here and there, right? Including neutralized losers against winners, but sometimes we will just have the odd losing day, and that's reality, right?
yeah,
But
let me and
January
then
cruising along.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like you can even had a day where it almost hit 5%. It's just awesome.
Yeah, that's a batch of trades being closed out same day that were basically all hitting take profit. So
It's awesome.
that's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. Love seeing that. Um, February was real similar, right? So it's just one losing day, and I'm not sure how much it was, but I know it was less than $50. Here's a bar here that was 50 because I have a little bit more in the account.
Yeah, this is
And
after you scaled in more money too, and it was still only a $50 losing day.
yeah, actually,
That's
if
pretty
I
crazy.
remember correctly, it was like $7 or something like that. It wasn't
Wow.
much.
Wow.
And then I start having pretty normal days of like 700 to $1,200 wins, and then one day of almost $5,000. So it's awesome. I
Quantum's
mean,
the
it's
best.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Heck yeah.
I can log in every day and you can see like usually by that morning it's made most of its trades like and it has a win day. I feel, real confident with Quantum and I'm real happy with Gemeos and man, I'm just really excited about the future and I've been referring a lot of people over here because this is probably the strongest algorithm in my strategy. So
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it, by the way. I really do. Also makes me
wonderful.
really, really happy when we're able to deliver good results to people and actually make them happy. Aside from
It's re
that, us being able to deliver these results and have, basically almost all happy customers, it's the best feeling, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, y'all support is impeccable. Like y'all are ultra responsive on WhatsApp or Slack or like 7 days a week, which is really comforting and it's reassuring and nobody else delivers that kind of service. So for Gemeos, I see it as like a part of my growth strategy because it's got real healthy 12% average. If you look at the history of the algorithm, um, because there's 3.5 years history. It averages like compounded out, I think between 300 and 400% a year, which is like if you let that compound between like 4 and 5x your capital. And so what I'm using it is to help my capital grow faster. Um, and then as it grows and scales, you start peeling some of those profits
Smart.
and filling up maybe lower risk buckets, either another account with Gemeos where it's running on like half risk or a
Yeah.
quarter risk, or maybe something else completely uncorrelated.
Yeah. Like dividend
Maybe
stocks, ETFs, those are good.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm doing maybe something in US brokers, maybe some other strategies, but well, so like maybe that, the Gemeos
NASDAQ algo.
yeah, yeah,
That's yeah,
if
that's a
you
lower risk one for sure.
yeah. And then I also just plan on keeping it as part of my growth strategy. So hopefully I can scale this up to, however whatever size it can handle at the broker,
Hmm.
maybe multiple accounts at the broker and just use it to like peel profits and then feed lower risk capital preservation buckets.
Literally the perfect strategy.
Yeah.
If I could give direct investment advice, that is what I would give to someone if I was allowed to. Like friends and
Uh,
family, what I would say is yes, if you have a moderate to higher risk investment like day trading or cryptocurrency and you're making significant gains from it, you can always wait a little while, but you should always strategically be peeling profits from it, even if it's just small pieces like 3%, 5%, every once in a while, like every quarter or every 60, 90 days, and putting that into your lower risk assets that are going to be around 20, 30 years from now, like dividend stocks, right? ETFs, REITs, real estate stocks, stuff like that. That's the best way to compound wealth, also protect your wealth and preserve it while also growing it as fast as you can without putting your life savings into one super high risk meme coin, for example, hopefully 10xing it and then getting out with all that money. Like you need
huh.
to be strategic and make different strategies about it, right? Like so peeling money from moderate to high risk investments, putting it in the lower risk ones over time as you compound is the best way to do it. Super smart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know you're already referring people to us. So basically, what are you saying to them? Like what would you say to them if they were coming in there a little skeptical? Like, should I do it? And if so, why should I do it? Essentially.
Um, I just tell them that it's the most reliable strategy in my portfolio right now as far as growth, and it's lower risk than a lot of other stuff out there. It's got proven history. There's a lot of support from the company. Excuse me, the broker. Ox kind of has some ASIC regulation,
Mhm.
so there's a little bit of protection from the broker there.
Mhm.
And I just tell them I just feel confident in the strategy. It just wins every day, is what I tell them. So,
So
uh,
in a nutshell, you would say you feel safe and secure, the company's good, support's good, and the system's actually making you money essentially.
yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Is there anything else you would add to that? If someone was on the fence, they're like, well, I'm going to decide, but I'm basically pressuring you by making you be my deciding factor. What would you tell that person?
Um, Man, that's a good question. What would I tell them? Um,
If they were on the fence, if they were like, I'm not sure I should do it or if I should do it or not, and what would you say, Chance, if they were to ask you that?
well, I would just say, you know, or do you want to get into algorithmic trading? If you do, there's a lot of higher risk options out there. There's a lot of kind of companies that are fly by night, and they may, they don't really have stop loss in place, or um, they don't have any risk controls in place.
True.
And
So,
Gemeos kind of hedges against itself. And it has AI and manual trading for somebody that's been trading for like 20 years, and a lot of
yeah.
systems are just the software, just the technology. So there's kind of some oversight from the technology, as well as like the owners are kind of real heavily involved in the strategy. So there's a lot of company oversight as well. So
Nice. So you're
absolutely.
spot
Or
on
people
with
that,
us being able to manage the risk and having that oversight is a very critical part of that. So I'm glad that you see that and that you actually can kind of see that and like appreciate that. So that's good.
absolutely.
Mhm. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had for you today, Chance. I really appreciate you taking the time. I also appreciate you showing me your account. That was definitely a big help. I love to be able to see that. Not many clients get on calls with me and be like, "Hey, let's log into my account. I want to show you how much money I'm making with you." That's like that just made my day. I'm gonna have an awesome day now, thanks to you. So
Oh, that's
appreciate
awesome.
that a
Thank you.
lot, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I've
Cool.
never done one of these before.